Alright guys, welcome to Precision Athletica. We're talking Mindflow, we're talking psychology, and we're back at it. Big topic today. Want to share with you some information about self-image. Now, self-image is a huge area for making some fast gains mentally with some smart action applied to it. So let's have a little look about that. So let's take a tennis player, for example. All right. Now, if we're talking about their self-image overall as a player, you can have a certain segment there. But we find also that self-image can break down to little areas like how they see themselves as a server, how they see themselves as a volleyer. So one of the things you need to understand with this is that you could work as hard as you could all week long. You could work 8 hours a day on one particular facet of your sport. But if your self-image is not matching up with some good positive message there, a lot of that training, a lot of that work can just come unstuck when it comes to game day, pressure day, because ultimately the core part of your psychology does not see it happening. So it's a massive factor which infiltrates into a lot of areas of your personality. All right, so self-image, we need to talk about the effects of this and what it's going to do for you. So it would be equivalent to if you invest $1, you could potentially get $10,000 back. That's the amount of benefit that you can get out of work that you do onto your self-image. All right, so what it means is looking at that core part of your psychology, not the surface level stuff where you're happy and you walk around the planet each day saying, yes, everything's fine, everything's beautiful, I'm okay. It's the deep level thoughts that happen for you when you're in the real crunch of a competition and things are not going your way. How you're responding to that, how those thoughts are processing, that type of psychology. All right, so sometimes just chatting about it is enough to kind of help you on the right path to figuring out some of this stuff. Other times it's more of we need to have you have a really good look at certain areas of your sport and what's happening in those areas mentally. All right guys, so a very practical tip of what you can do to impact your self-image is things called I am statements. So if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense, and we use some just normal life applications here and then we take them over into a sporting setting. So let's have a look at someone who, for example, says, I am a smoker, or I am a non-smoker. All right, it's a really good way for us to identify that if you came across someone that said, I am not a smoker, chances are they're not going to be picking up a cigarette anytime soon. So these statements that we have for ourselves are extremely powerful because it's our identity, it's who we see ourselves as. So the little tip to take away from today is you can build some I am statements for yourself about how you would like to see yourself in different elements of your sport. So let's just say you're a soccer player. I am fantastic at accelerating onto the ball. I'm fantastic at holding up the ball when I'm being tackled. I'm a tennis player. I'm fantastic at making my serve happen. So lots of different areas can have different ways that the self-image works, and that's a great way of just covering it across the board. So guys, that's enough for today. I look forward to seeing you at Precision Athletica. Bear in mind that you can also affect your self-image by doing some really good training physically and seeing those physical results translate into a mental effect. So I hope to see you in the gym one time. Check us out at precisionathletica.com.au. Talk to you soon.